Okay, good morning, everybody. Officially, like I'd mentioned, school is going to be all completed, all done through online sources, et cetera, for the rest of the year. We kind of knew that was coming, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so now the next section, I'm just going to give you a heads up. Next section that we're getting into is World War II. Lots of fun, of course. World War II is the most infamous and the most popular war. It seems more modern times, if there's such a thing. And it's also because of Hitler, his infamy, and then also because of the Holocaust, which makes it a little bit different than a lot of wars because of how the Germans actually documented what they were doing to the Jewish population with such detail that it's horrifying, but also it allowed us to understand what it is, how they were doing it, how it was set up. And that's this section, this unit is going to be World War II and the Holocaust. That's what we're going to be talking about. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a couple of things this week. One is you're going to have a couple of PowerPoints. I just think that you'll get a better picture of what's going on worldwide through the two PowerPoints, okay? So we're going to break them up into two sections. One is going to be 1939 to 1942, and then it's going to be 1942 to 1945, which signifies the end. The Holocaust will be done at the end. And the reason why I'm doing it that way is because a lot of cases, the world did not know exactly what was going on. They might have had hints. We can make assumptions that the United States may have known. However, I think if they would have known the vast amount of killing of the Jewish population that was happening in Europe, I think their immigration laws would have been lifted to allow the Jewish population to immigrate into the United States. It was a very tough situation. But what happened at the end of the war is when they started, as they were advancing closer into Germany, into Berlin, the United States and the Allies from the West, and then also Russia from the East, were running across these camps. And they were actually able to see them firsthand. They didn't realize what was going on. There's some videos that at the end I'll allow you to give you an option if you want to watch them. I would get your parents okay first because they're pretty graphic, to say the least. However, during this week, you're going to have a couple of PowerPoints. I'm going to put an audio version to it so I can talk you through it. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you optional videos to watch that'll enhance your learning. I know I'm going to be doing one video. I'll be attaching a video for World War II in color. It's going to talk about the Blitzkrieg, the Lightning War. Again, it's 50 minutes. If you really like it, it's a lot of detail, but it takes you all the way up to Dunkirk. Now, a lot of you may have seen the movie Dunkirk, so that'll give you kind of that historical background on what was happening there and how the English were retreating and they were able to get the English soldiers out via Dunkirk across from the English Channel. So that's the video. It's episode number 2. It's called Blitzkrieg. It's the Lightning War. And then the other one is going to be, actually, it's a very neat 17-minute video that's done for educational purposes that will step you through what happened at Pearl Harbor. For those, spoiler alert, okay, that's the attack on Pearl Harbor in Hawaii from Japan to the American Navy, and what eventually led the United States into World War II. It gave Franklin Delano Roosevelt the opportunity to help in the war without just giving supplies to the Allies, but actually troops, strategic entities, etc. So that's what's going to be happening over this week. And then eventually we're going to lead into what happens post-World War I that leads into the Cold War. Okay, so that's kind of an overview of the week. I'll give you some more videos to talk a little bit more in specifics about certain things, especially the Holocaust. And we're going to have a great week. So remember, reach out if you need me. I am available to you. If you need a one-on-one session or you guys want to get a group session, that's great. I will also look into if we will do any live sessions this week. We may. I haven't decided yet. And have a great week. And I'm here if you need me. See ya.